Hello humans and welcome to my revamped world-class Senor Tortas Developments YouTube channel, or STD for short. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your favorite torta. So over here, as promised, I'm going to start my LA Dodgers franchise, ranked first in all of baseball because, you know, they are number one. We're choosing competitive because I'm very competitive. So this is my franchise, so first and foremost, I make the rules. The first rule is designated hitter on at all times. It's coming to the National League anyways, folks, and to be quite honest, pitchers shouldn't hit unless you're Jakey DeGrom. So jumping right on in, the first thing that we're going to focus on is contract extensions. And I know our overhead right now, it's kind of freaking high at $338 million. It's the highest in all of baseball. But honestly, if you have a chance to sign your players, then you just got to do it because number one, it gives you certainty over a certain position for the next few seasons. And number two, which is very important, it gives you further options to maneuver in case you're stuck in a situation like, or maybe you have to trade away a guy because you can't quote unquote afford him. So Dustin May here, I lock him in for 3 years at $3 million per year, basically 4 with that club option. And that basically means that if I decide that I want him for another year, he's mine at that $3 million. And if I don't want him, then he can fuck off. Or in May's case, he's younger, he has less service time. That would just mean that if I decline his option, then we'd likely go to arbitration where some douchebag in a suit decides what he gets paid. In case you didn't know. Will Smith got my star catcher for the next 2 years for $3 million. So I guess, you know, to appease the fans, I gotta keep our star Mexican pitcher. So I got him for almost $8 million a year for 2 years, plus the third club option. So I will have him until he's at least 26 years old, very possibly 27. Can't believe he's still just 24. He's so young, seems like it was just yesterday that he got called up. They grow up so fast. Okay, so now we go for the big fish, Corey Seager. So he wants $24 million a year for 5 years. So I'm not going to pay him that much, but we did see what he's capable of when he's at his best. We saw that last October. He's basically freaking Barry Bonds when he's at his best. So let's see though if we can bring that AAV down. So average annual value AAV of $20 million a year for 4 years. I gave him a player option for a 5th year. I'll backload that since right now I do have some pretty big contracts with Betts, TB, and Old Man Pollock. Probably trade them all at some point, but for now, this contract frees up some money for 2022, 2023. And there you see the transactions. Now my only mistake with Corey that I realize now was that I selected his role as an everyday player. So I'm pretty sure if I would have selected, for example, star, I might have saved $1 million or $2 million, but you live and learn. So there's my budget. Player payroll is $307 million. So it goes down to $180 for next season. As you see there, Corey, he gets $16 million in our backloaded structure. And things, they really start to go down in 2023 and 2024, which gives us that flexibility that I was talking about. But I am going to try to bring that payroll further down, especially since I need better scouts and I can't hire anyone that actually knows what they're doing because I don't have any more funds. So I got a trade here with Toronto. So it's going to be Sousa Jr., Yoshitsugu, Ranjo Ravelo, who's a minor league first baseman, for Nate Pearson and his power octane 4-seam fastball. So let's see if I can get someone else added to this trade as well. Not that guy. Okay, so Orelvis Martinez, one of the top prospects in the Blue Jays system. He's compared to Seattle Mariner legend Adrian Beltre. He's also an 8 potential player and a shortstop. So that means that if he doesn't work out for me, he'd be a high-priced commodity to trade. And so the final deal is Scott Alexander, Tsugo, and Ravelo for Pearson and Martinez. Jason Dominguez, the Martian. So if you haven't heard of this Yankee stud, Jason Dominguez, don't worry, you will. So the trade ends up being Sousa Jr., utility minor leaguer Jake Peter, and this closer Ron Rockwell. At 24 years old and a reliever, I think I can afford to part with him for the Martian. Hey, it's Lux. Looks just like him, spitting image of him. So I'm here because I want to make one quick change before I begin the grind. I'm going to increase Lux's speed, as shown right there on Baseball Savant. He's 90th percentile in sprint speed. So since the show did him wrong in terms of attribute and that god-awful face, I think it's only fair to give him 90 grade speed. So $298 million in player payroll, I shed $9 million, big whoop. But don't worry, I got my eyes on bigger fish. So it's game day and Prince Albert already needs to sit down.
The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup.
Haha, good matchup. Nice one, Matty B. So Mookie Betts coming up to the plate, first pitch, first swing, and that's a high fly ball, and that's going to be an out. Okay, but it felt good, you know. Max Muncy comes up and gets the first hit of the season. Nice swing, so underrated. So glad he's going to be an all-star. when your leadoff hitter is Jonathan Daza, you know you're gonna have a long season. It's a good strike. And sword celebration, got it. And so this is the part where Trevor Bauer is guilty of violating the Colorado Rockies. So just sit back and watch. Yep, Trevor Bauer, 13 strikeouts in his Dodger debut on opening day. And Corey Seager with that clutch-ass home run. Clutch-ass. Stevenson don't like that, but Black definitely don't like that, but Corey does. Man, I feel it. We're going to win this thing, guys. We're going to win it.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over.
Fuck.
Walk-off home run.
Tony Goose, he had pitched a shutdown 8th inning for me, and I wanted to ride that horse while he was hot, and I made a bad pitch. We lose opening day, but that's why there are 162 games. Well guys, I hope you liked my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your favorite torta. Peace be with you, and praise Chivas. Oh, and enjoy the All-Star game.